bring Zadok on.
That's on the phone
Hey,
or on
what's
the
up,
screen?
brother?
That's on the computer. Hey, Shalom, Zadok. It's
Let me hang up. Let me
on
see
the
if I can
Shalom,
hang
how you
up.
doing?
Cap gonna be
I wanted
jumping.
to piggyback off of the last caller. You don't mind, do you?
Nah, not a problem. Cap,
Do
you back
whatever you
on?
want. Yeah, I'm here.
There you go.
All
All
right.
right.
Let me ask you a quick question. I think you probably might know where I'm going with this. I'm on the phone running away from me. Let me make it fast. I know you guys got to get to the next caller. So, what are they talking about in Isaiah? What is that, chapter 66 or 64?
Depends on what you're talking about.
She was talking about the going to hell, right?
Who was
That's what
talking
she was
about?
talking about, right?
That was a woman.
That was the sister was talking about not remembering things from a past life or from another time.
But she said about with it. Well, she's basically trying to ask you, if after death, do we remember everything? And if there's hell, that's basically she was trying to get at, right?
And she didn't say
No,
nothing about hell,
they
but
ain't say nothing about hell. That's
Well,
what
can
you
I
trying
go?
to
Well,
creep up
can
in
I?
there.
Well, can,
Hey, just ask your question
yeah.
without using the sister.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now. So I'm in Isaiah chapter 66. I want to know what it means right here in verse 22 on down to 24. You want me to read it or you'll read it?
It's when you talk about the new heavens and the new earth.
No, it says right here, for as for the new heavens and the new earth,
You
which
just
I
said
which
no
shall
when I
make.
said you
I,
just
I
said
think his
no, and
question's
then
in
you read.
24, Cap. I think he just reading them other two verses for context.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but that's basically what I'm going into, and then two verses that go along with it. Pardon me for a minute there. I ain't have my glasses, but
Nah, you cool. I just need everybody to know this is Yak with the braids, y'all. This is he, he not he not to be trifled with.
Salakia, Salakia, Salakia. All right, come on, brother.
yeah, and it says down in verse 23, and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come and worship before me, said the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For their worms shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorrment unto all flesh. You could break that down to me.
What does this have to do with what is? Before I answer the question, you're bringing this to say what?
Do you believe in hell, going to hell?
No,
Is hell a real place to you, or is it a bosom to Abraham?
that verse you're reading right there. Where are they going to see it at?
I'm asking you.
The verse tells you. Read verse 22. I'm gonna read 22. For as the new heavens and the new moon, excuse me, and the new earth which I shall make shall remain before me, said the Lord, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, said the Lord. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me. For thy worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. So, where is all of this taking place?
In the kingdom, I guess.
It's all taking place in the new heavens and the new earth. It's not taking
Yeah,
place.
which would be
Hey,
the new
hey, can you
kingdom,
cut
right?
that light off? It's not taking. Say again.
I said in the new kingdom, right?
Yeah, we not seeing these dead. Who's seeing? Who's gonna look upon the carcasses?
We're going to look upon it, I guess, if that's what it's trying to
Right.
say.
No, ain't no. That's what they trying to say.
As
It
a
says, and they.
reminder,
One second, brother. It says, and
mhm, go
they
ahead.
shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men. So, like, let's say I'm the carcass on the ground. You the one in the kingdom.
Mhm.
You gonna look upon me, but you ain't in hell looking upon me. You just looking at my dead body. You like, damn, that nigga was in the truth for a minute doing this shit. Da 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 da. Da." But that's not in a place of hell that you die and go to.
But it'd be a place where you could witness the suffering of hell. Not saying that you're in the hell,
Yeah.
but it'd
Hey,
be a
let me ask you a
reminder
question.
of the old world,
Is
right?
is the heavens and earth witnessing the hell of the children of Israel right now?
No, we're going to witness the hell. Well, it's
I'm gonna
witnessing
ask
our
a
hell.
question,
Yes.
brother.
Yes,
Brother,
yes. No,
listen to
no, no.
me.
I answered. I said, yes, it is witnessing
Right,
our hell. But we'll
right.
witness the
So,
aftermath of the hell
wait,
of the ones that will receive that judgment.
thank you. And we don't have to do that in no spooky place called heaven and hell that you die and go to. The same way other nations looked upon us in hell is the same way we're going to look upon them in hell. You don't die and go. Have you ever read Ecclesiastes, the third chapter, brother?
Now, refresh my memory. It's been a while.
Okay, you got your Bible with you, though, right?
Yeah,
Go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 17.
I just passed it right.
Sorry, 16. Go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. Matter of
Give me
fact, we're
one
going to
second.
start
Let me
at
get to it.
15. No problem.
Let me
Slock me,
get to
Kadazar,
it.
if I'm talking too much, my
Nah,
brother.
you too wild, okay, you got it.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. Let me know when you get there. We're going to read to 18. Are you there?
Please. Yeah, I'm getting it there. All right,
Or you
chapter
got a
3 said verse
actual
what?
Bible? Yeah,
Yeah, I got
Ecclesiastes 3. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 15.
verse 15.
Gotcha. It says
All right,
that
go
which
ahead.
had been, that which had been is now, and that which hath to be, that which is to be hath already been, and God required that which is past. Verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. What's under the sun?
Mhm. Earth,
Shalom.
the surface
And
of the earth,
wickedness,
us.
got you. And wickedness and righteousness take place there. Verse 17. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. So on earth, there's a time there for every purpose and every work. If that condition warrants you to go through hell, it's on earth. If that condition warrants you to go through heaven, it's on earth. So we ain't nobody dying and going to a place of torment that we're not gonna see, or a place of enjoyment that we're not gonna see. We're gonna see all that right here on earth. That's how this works.
And one more question. So, what about Revelations chapter 3? I mean, chapter 21, verse 3 on down to 5.
You want this one, Kataza? Or you want
Wait,
to do?
say that again. I'm sorry. I was reading the text message.
Oh, you said 21, 3 to 5?
Yeah, Revelations chapter 21, verse 3 to 5.
What when it says,
Got it.
I knew
Yeah,
you was
and
gonna
I
say
heard
that.
a great
And
voice
I
out of
heard,
heaven saying,
mm-hmm,
yeah, go, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he
mm-hmm,
will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and his and he and God himself shall be with them and be their God. And God
mm-hmm.
shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are past. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these things words are true and faithful. Wait, hold on, I made a mistake there.
I think you did, brother.
Yeah, because when
Yes,
you
I
read
did. I was
verse
trying to
8,
find that. When it's casted to the, yes, that's right. Casted to the verse 8. But the fearful and the unbeliever and the abominable, the murderer, the whoremonger, the scorner, the idler, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which is burning with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. What do you
Uh,
think about that?
let me try to make this as simple as possible for you, brother. When you read inside of Deuteronomy chapter 32, and if I was to read verse 22, it says, "For a fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn onto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase and set fire the foundations of the mountains. Fire is synonymous with the Lord's judgment. So when it's talking about a lake of fire, this is talking about the judgment that is going to come to earth, that's going to consume the earth. Now, is it going to be fire? Yes, as far as actual fire, a lake of fire. That Babylon is going to literally burn, but it's also burning in the Lord's anger because that's his judgment. So when you see fire, it's synonymous with the Lord's judgment. And at the end of this judgment is destruction.
So you equal that with nuclear war, or you equal that with literal hell?
So hell is a condition on earth, and nuclear war, the fallout, the destruction is going to be a condition of hell that comes to any nation.
And you don't perceive that to be a spiritual hell as well?
No, there is no spiritual hell outside.
What the fuck is a spiritual hell, man?
It's like there is no spiritual hell, as in you go to an alternate dimension and there's a red man with horns and a pitchfork who's gonna get some kind of.
I know Satan don't dwell in hell.
This is how I know, like, I think you struggle with some things, brother, because I don't even finish my sentence and you be ready to respond.
Oh, pardon me. I apologize for that.
It's all right. I think it's hard to digest information when you're so ready to speak instead of absorb, because you asking questions, but it doesn't really seem like you receiving the answer.
I'm listening to you.
I got you. But the answer to your question simply is no. There is no alternate dimension of hell. Hell is a condition on earth.
So after this soul separates from this vessel, where do we go?
Your body goes into the dust, into the earth, becomes dust. Your soul goes to the Most High to be judged.
And after that judgment, if you're wrong, well, then what happens?
You come right back to earth after he sentences you, which is why the sister asked, when you come back, how come you don't remember anything? Because we recycle in the earth. Everything in the earth recycles.
So that would be along the lines of reincarnation, right?
That would be, you could utilize that term, not according to how the Hindus use it, you know what I'm saying, but rather a resurrection or a regeneration. That's the recycle.
So when the scripture said after you die, then the judgment, it's talking of that judgment or the final judgment?
It's talking about that judgment. You die, you get judged. After you get judged, remember what we read earlier in Ecclesiastes?
14 and 35.
Right, but remember what it says in Ecclesiastes, that I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, that was painless.
Hey, check it out. You want access to all the exclusive content to Cross the Line Radio? Well, make sure you go on crossthelineradio.com today and sign up now. That's the only way you're going to get it. Go do it.